I am Yi-Sun Chung, Chair-elect of the International Society for Augmentative and Alternative Communication, AISAC. I am also a member of the North American Alliance for Communication Access, known as NACA. NACA has developed guidelines to help make online events and meetings accessible for everyone. As a NACA member, I would like to share a few tips you can use to promote communication access. If you are a presenter, it is important to speak clearly, at a natural pace and volume, and to use inclusive and respectful language. Whenever possible, provide accessible handouts in advance, and add captions to any videos you will present. During your presentation, face the camera, and speak clearly and at a reasonable rate to support comprehension, captioning, and translation. Also, it would be helpful if you explain acronyms and specialized terms for those who may not be familiar with them. You can also support participants with visual difficulties by describing images, graphs, videos, and any other visual materials as you show them. If you share an electronic version of your slides, make sure images include alt text descriptions. In addition, allowing participants to use the chat or Q&A box can be especially helpful since typing may be the most accessible way for some people to contribute. Whenever possible, share questions or interactive polls ahead of time so AAC users can compose their responses. Consider sharing your email and keeping participation links active after your session for ongoing communication. If you use AAC to present, it is important to inform the event organizers how you plan to communicate during your session, whether it is through your speech-generating device, a pre-recorded voice, or a designated person reading your prepared presentation, or with the support of a communication assistant. Consider programming your device ahead of time and ensure your AAC is fully charged. Depending on your setup, make sure your computer, audio, and microphone are positioned and configured to clearly capture your voice, your AAC output, or your communication assistant speech. You might also display text on your slides or include a transcript to accompany your output. It's also a good idea to have your script available as a backup in case of technical issues, allowing someone to read it aloud if needed. Depending on the session format, having a moderator or chat reader can make a big difference. Participants who use AAC are encouraged to type ROL before their messages to indicate they'd like the moderator or chat reader to read them aloud at the right time. You can also use the raised hand icon when you want to contribute. Moderators can support accessibility by gently reminding presenters to describe visuals, allowing time for responses, and reading aloud any ROL messages from the chat. In smaller meetings, a designated chat reader can take on this role by reading questions and comments marked ROL in the chat or Q&A box. Thank you for your attention. Please remember to adapt these general guidelines to the specific characteristics and needs of your session. Together, we can make every session more inclusive and accessible.